Hi, thank you for joining Dallas PD Roundtable Talk. Today we are joined with Senior Corporal Bowens-Jackson, and we're so honored to have you today to tell your story about being a breast cancer survivor. Can you just start off by telling us a little bit where you're currently assigned and how long you've been on the department?
I have been on the department since 1981. I'm currently assigned to the legal division, and my job is I work closely with the district attorney's office and the Dallas County Sheriff Department.
Thank you for letting us know that. Can you tell me, how do you feel when you put your uniform on?
Ever since I finished the academy in November of 1981, I had pride from the day I put this uniform on. I still have that pride now. I love it. Everyone want to know, when are you going to retire? Are you kidding? I love this job. I get a thrill out of it putting it on. I don't know what I would do with myself. And it's even better now that I'm under the direction of the fantastic Chief Brown.
Yes,
He is
yes.
a fantastic chief. I just have to give the man his props.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Tell me this. How did you feel when you was diagnosed with breast cancer?
I remember it was in 2001. The doctor called me at my office. I was over off of Canton and Hall Street. I was working the alarm unit, and he called me on the phone. I felt no different when someone called to tell you, say, hey, where you going to lunch? Because, it's not that I'm downplaying it, but I have a strong belief in God. And so when he called me, and he said, I have someone that you can talk to if you would like. We even have antidepressant medicine we can put you on. I told him, I said, I appreciate all of that, but I believe in God. So in my spirit telling me, even though you told me this, not to know that I'm going to beat this. Mm-hmm. So I did. I'm a 14-year survivor. I thank God for that every day.
Yes, and you know what? I'm so thankful to hear that we know that you put your faith and trust in God, and that is an awesome story. So with that being said, was it kind of difficult for you to go and always be able to be the person to help solve people with their problems when you're faced with knowing that you have a problem as being diagnosed with breast cancer? How did you handle that?
Job really was a access to me at that time, because even though I knew I had the problem, so to speak, I didn't focus on that. I focused on other people and their problem, and I helped them with theirs. And through my beliefs, I knew that this thing was going to be beaten. It wasn't going any further. They were going to go in, they were going to get it out, which they did, and I wasn't going to have to worry about it anymore.
I know you said you believed in God. Mm-hmm. So did your support system come from, did you tell other people? Did you tell your coworkers? How did you handle? What was your support?
I told one lady, the clerk Vilma Aranda at that time. She was the only one that I told, because for 5 weeks I'd have to leave every day at the same time. I had 15 minutes of radiation I had to go over to Baylor to get. And she was the only one that knew where I was. I told my husband, my 2 daughters, and 1 sister. I have 10 brothers and sisters, but I was the only one that I told, so I made it through with them, and of course my faith in God.
Wow. So I guess with that being said, that you didn't really tell anyone and you kept going to work every day, did ever at some point in time did you get discouraged, or was it just like overwhelming, or you just was all the time, God, you got this, we got this? Tell me, how was that?
That's basically what I did, because from the day that I had went in to have the procedure done, the surgery, I had one of the officers, she's retired now, to meet me, and she took me over there and dropped me off. I told her, I said, I gotta have a little minor procedure done. I didn't even tell her what it was. And I said my husband and my sister will be over in a little while, and they'll pick me up, because I want him to get the children off to school. So she did, and it was on a Friday. Monday morning, I was back at work.
How did you feel when Chief Brown allowed the department to wear our pink epaulets to support the breast cancer survivors?
I felt fantastic. That was just, even though he didn't know that I had it, I just felt like that was a personal thing that he allowed me to do this. And we have several officers that have had it, and I'm sure over the years we'll have it. And that's just something to let you know that the department is behind you 100%. And at the time I was working, I have been working the ferret during this time, and Chief Walton allowed us to wear the epaulets out there. And I think, and everybody asks us, what is that for? We know what red mean, we know what green mean, but we don't know what Department Pink is. I said, that's for the breast cancer awareness. And then I go on to tell them, now I am a survivor, a 14-year survivor. And then I see someone will tell me, hey, I'm a survivor too. It makes me feel good.
Wow, absolutely amazing. Tell me this. I know you stated that you only told one person at the time when you was dealing with your breast cancer. What made you come forth today and tell your story?
As I said, if I had to rewrite that chapter, I would tell more people. But I just didn't want anyone's sympathy. I didn't want anybody just to feel sorry for me. I just wanted to be me and be happy and just go out and just do what I do without even thinking about it. And that's what I did. And now I can look back over that life, and that's a chapter that's closed now. But I don't mind. I would tell the world that I'm a survivor, and I thank God for that.
Wow, absolutely amazing. And we thank God also. And to me, you're my hero.